I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow.
You look so great when you gotta shine. One more part of you is gone now, as you keep smiling at the crowd. Pressure is your best enemy. Spotlights show what I wanna see. Sometimes it feels like you're under attack. You just can't break free. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all.
We are live in Bologna, Italy for SmackDown tonight, but we are also coming to you live via whatever platform you're watching us on. It is the Smackdown Security Detail. It's got myself, Chris Best, and Bubba Duke joining me for the show tonight, as we've got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez walking their way into the ring.
Braun Stroman here.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit ahead of you, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I was just going to say Liv Morgan getting set to take on Jade Cargill tonight, and wouldn't want to be in Liv's shoes right now.
Oh, we're going to have two titans hitting the ring tonight. Braun Strowman taking on Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, and I got to think this is the night where we probably see the end of that feud, because they have been going...
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, they've been going insane over the last few months on one another.
And
Punk, Rollins, and Reigns under one roof tonight.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I just got the ring shot here. So I'm going to give my thing here a little quick pause.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Randy Orton's coming to the ring.
Randy Orton's theme song just hit for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, people. I had to do that. We kind of, because it's a pre-taped thing where we all can't just click play and it all starts at the same time.
Yeah.
Like it normally does. We have to kind of try to sync up a little bit. So that's what that was about. Dude, look at the aisle is smaller again.
I was just going to say, I love that they do that. I love the small aisleway.
Oh my God. My brain just exploded. Sorry. It's very
personable or personal.
80s, 90s, just like early 90s, late 80s, early 90s aisleway for me. That's what it reminds me of.
And Randy Orton doing the 80s, 90s thing as a wrestler would do. High five everybody as they come to the ring.
See, and this is what I said when I first noticed this at the pay-per-view, is that it was a little narrower, that if you're a face, you just got to stretch your hands out and boom, you're slapping hands with everybody.
Yeah.
But if you're a heel, they're far enough away from you that you can completely ignore them. You're not getting touched. You're not getting interfered with. You still have that ability to be that complete heel.
Although I gotta say, when they came to the Sioux here for a couple of house shows, I remember reaching out and tagging Owen, even though Owen was supposed to be the heel.
But
at that same time, I was 11 years old, didn't care. I was at my first wrestling event, you know?
And here's the thing, though, too. In the 80s, it was literally an aisle.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't this wide. It was, and you had barricades. You didn't have, like, the old school fencing barricades. You didn't have these ones.
Yeah,
it's reinforced and it won't move, and, you know, that kind of thing.
It was like those fences, those fenced gates that you would maybe see at a construction site or something like that.
100%, yes. Exactly my thoughts.
Yeah.
Whoops, I don't know what I just clicked
and I just remember when I tagged Owen, I had to climb up because he was walking more towards the middle. But I climbed up and I reached forward and slapped him on the back, and he kind of gave me like this, "What are you doing, kid?" glare, you know?
Why are you touching me? Okay, where did Hold on here.
Now, Mr. Orton is dressed to compete. I didn't see anything about him being in action or
thought-
anything.
He called out KO for this week. I could be wrong though.
Well,
Ignore what I'm sending to you on Facebook for me, please. He's trying to do something. Go ahead.
he does need to get his revenge on Kevin.
Right. So, I mean, I thought he called him out this week. The commentators just screwed up the name of the city. They said Bologna instead of Bologna. That was funny. I think he is calling out Kevin Owens. Okay, where did you go on this list? Oh, and I can't do it that way. Listen to the crowd literally singing over top of his theme song. Oh my goodness. Okay, that didn't work at all for me. Why is that not working?
Let's just put things into perspective. The last time a televised WWE event took place in Italy was the night Santino Marella debuted and won the Intercontinental title.
I was just going to say, that's when they debuted Santino Marella.
Mm-hmm. And he beat Umaga to win the Intercontinental title with the help of Bobby Lashley, mind you.
There was some help, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not...
Still one of my most favorite Raw moments of all time.
Oh, 100%. What's Mr. Orton got to say here? I didn't think he was going to get a word in. I didn't think KO was going to let him.
Joe Tessitore just said the same exact thing you did.
Yeah, that was... Can you send me an okay on, if you can, on Facebook Messenger? Just okay or K. I have to rearrange my setup I got going on here. Oh, KO's trying to... Thank you, good sir. It just popped up on my whatever you did.
All I did was open up our chat.
That's all it took to bring it up on my list sometimes. Okay, let's add. Sorry if you can hear my kid in the background. She is absolutely having a ball with my girlfriend right now. There we go. Oh my goodness. He's literally asking for forgiveness. Oh, he's putting that out there. They're saying something in Spanish. I can't understand. Give me a second.
Well, looks like we're getting Orton and KO at WrestleMania, just as we had expected. KO attempted to apologize to Randy Orton and asked if they would like to form a tag team, but Randy Orton's like, yeah, no, take that tag team idea and shove it up your ass.
Sorry about that, dude. Kid's grandma called. She wanted to tell her about the hockey game. We're winning 3-0 the Greyhounds right now. Right? My kid is a huge hockey fan.
I'm huge into the Hounds too. That's the one thing I miss about having about getting rid of my Shaw cable is I can't watch the Greyhound games.
Yeah, they don't show them anywhere else anymore, so it's like,
or sorry, Rogers now. I still call it Shaw.
It's Rogers. It's okay, dude. Yeah. I knew exactly what you meant.
Yeah.
So we're showing what happened last Friday between Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and one Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm just showing just how heated this feud between McIntyre and Priest has gotten.
But you know what? This has been like kind of on the back burner.
This has been bubbling. It's been bubbling since last year's WrestleMania.
Right when Damian cashed in
on Drew
and took the title.
Yeah.
So I just got chills. This is next. Oh, dude, I'm stoked.
Yeah, so we're getting Orton and KO at WrestleMania. I'm not sure if you heard that.
I missed that, but thank you for filling me in.
Yeah. KO attempted to apologize to Randy Orton.
Yes.
Randy Orton. KO was like, let's form a tag team, go after the tag team belts. Orton's like,
that ain't happening.
Take your idea and shove it up your ass. Those were his exact words.
So between these two gentlemen, I know Damian kind of has Drew's number right now.
Yeah, eliminating him in the Royal Rumble, eliminating him
taking the title from Chamber, him at WrestleMania,
taking the title from him at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you're
Drew's
right. So,
Drew's failed cash in on Damian last year.
right. So with the history being told between these two right now, how do you think this match goes? Do you think Damian pulls out the win, or do you think just out of nowhere McIntyre absolutely eliminates the thought of Damian Priest from wrestling at the moment? What are your thoughts on this?
There's a part of me that wants to see Drew get the win.
Right?
Hmm.
Because
I feel
I'm
like
torn. Go ahead.
I'm torn too, and that's why I'm like Damian could use the win, so could Drew though. But I'm thinking along the lines of let's say Cody beats John Cena at WrestleMania. Cody
Okay.
needs that next challenger, and
Who's that?
Drew could very well be that guy.
Dude, I would even put Priest in there at this point.
Yeah.
Because they're both right there below the champion. Like, they're right there. Big card, big name, big number guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're both on a huge roll in their own way. And I'm torn because I'm a fan of both of them. I really am. But
Yeah, and that's why
I
I'm
see
torn
both.
too, because I'm a fan of the both of them. They both got great momentum going into this feud.
Is this a triple threat match right now, or is this
No, it's tag team action.
tag team match? Okay, I misread it then. Sorry.
It's Damian and Jimmy taking on Shinsuke and Drew.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I didn't see. They shorted the time when the other guy came out.
Yeah, we went to commercial, I think,
Commercial.
or
Because
when it was live, I should say. That's a cool
when it
looking.
was live, it was commercial.
It's a cool looking mouthpiece on Shinsuke.
Shinsuke, yeah, his character is developing a little bit more every week. There's something new, something different about that character. Like this week, it's that mask with the horns coming out the bottom of that, like the bottom part, you know?
And it's just coming across as even more dark, even more sinister.
It's like it's developing that way, right? Like it's slowly becoming darker and more ominous with the shadow realms and stuff in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
which I have zero issue with. Done right, which is being done right. I'm loving it.
I know that this is like a fresh new character for Shinsuke, but I'm curious about how they turn him babyface while maintaining that character.
They don't.
And that's gonna have to be something we see like I want to say 7 months down the road, you know.
I'll tell you right now, with this character, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
To stay true to his Japanese heritage, the shadow realm that he's playing with is not, in no way can you turn that good and maintain the look of this evil. Oh, look at this. Damian Priest is wasting no time. He's going after
Drew's like, the hell with this, or Damian's like, the hell with this. We're gonna fight in the aisle.
Yeah, dude. My goodness, dude, that's epic.
Oh, Shinsuke's out there. Oh, I was gonna say, why isn't Jimmy helping? But he's yeah, I see what he's doing.
Oh my goodness. Jimmy Uso just
Oh, okay, I get
doing
it. Damian was luring the both of them into that trap.
Okay, so that was set up. I mean,
Yeah,
how smart is that on Jimmy and Priest's part to do something like that? That's pretty smart. I'm gonna give it to them. That's smart.
It's a strategy I used to use sometimes in tag team action.
You know what, dude? I 100% feel you, because if that's what gets you the advantage, then do it. Because, I mean, McIntyre's so overwhelmed with Priest, so over the top focused on him that you could
That
get away
he's
with
not.
shit like that.
Yeah, I was going to say that he's not even paying attention to Jimmy, who's
No,
also
Jimmy's not
had
even on
his
his
issues
radar.
with. Yeah, and Jimmy's also had his troubles with Drew over the last few weeks as well.
Well, and here's the thing: Drew McIntyre made a very, very simple statement at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was involved with that group is on his hit list. Whoever was involved with taking the title from him is on his hit list. That remains to be seen. Like the Usos, not just one, but both. You had like whoever was involved in, like, it was just, yeah, dude, it was a very simple statement. If you were part of this, you were on my list. And Jimmy and Jay both have had their hands full with McIntyre. Oh my goodness, Shinsuke. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how much more evil he looks now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, we just had a
Commercial break.
commercial break right there.
That was a weird cut though, because suddenly we're
Yeah.
we're in the ring with Jimmy after seeing him being choked on the table.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, okay. That was a commercial break.
I've got a very stoned kitty right now, trying to love on me right now.
Oh,
I picked up one of her favorite treats today.
a little bit of
Those
kitty nip, did you?
those catnip infused treats that Whiskas makes.
Yeah.
That's her most favorite treat.
That's awesome. Oh, Damian Priest, that was beautiful.
Guess you can say like father, like daughter. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
But no, we've got ourselves a hell of a tag match going on here, and somewhere down the line, I wouldn't mind a feud between Damian and Shinsuke.
Because they're so drastically different. But they have chemistry.
Yeah, and every time they've just had like these one-off like matches, they've stolen the show.
Oh my god. Wow. No, you wasted too much time, Priest.
You can't do that with a guy like Nakamura, and Nakamura, you can't waste time with Priest either.
Yeah, exactly. And we can say the same thing. You get to a certain echelon within wrestling, like these four gentlemen are. You cannot waste 1 second screwing around with, like, you've got to get the crowd involved without, you know what I mean? Like, without physically getting them involved and looking at them and trying to pump them up, and you just wrestle. Trust me, they will follow the story.
Sons of Heaven already.
Goodness. Pardon me? 2, 3. Wow, we're done.
Well, I was expecting the match to go just a wee bit longer.
Oh, just a wee bit, eh? You went Irish right there for a minute, my friend.
Hey, it's in my blood.
That was funny. Oh, no. Oh, McIntyre. This is what I'm talking about, man. He's just too into destroying Damian Priest right now.
I get it. I get why Drew is like that, because at every chance, Damian has one up to Drew. But the problem is in their match that's going to obviously happen at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Could Drew just become a little too overzealous, and then Damian takes advantage and takes the win?
I think that's what's gonna happen, dude. Like right now, he's way over the top. But that's Drew McIntyre, though, bro. That's the Scots in him. You get him angry, and he becomes laser focused. Oh my god, what a claymore!
And that's exactly it too, because last year at WrestleMania, I watched the match just the other day.
Yep.
Because originally it was Drew and Seth for the World Heavyweight title.
Yes, it was.
Drew was too focused on CM Punk sitting at ringside and taking out Seth to even think about Damian cashing in his Money in the Bank at that time.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
He really reminds me, and I'm going to use a very old school, I can't remember what you call them, but analogy.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes the horse with the blinders.
Yeah.
He very much doesn't see what's going on around him.
Tunnel
hey, look
vision.
who it is, LA Knight.
And Braun Strowman. Big news out of that one. The winner of Jacob Fatu and Braun gets a shot at LA Knight.
But LA Knight's still saying, I still have your back.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows the Samoans don't ever work alone, my friend. They are about family.
I mean, you talk about guys who have had problems with the bloodline in the past year. LA Knight's one of them.
LA Knight, definitely. Braun Strowman, definitely.
And this is where they're showing last week
Yes.
when we got the Savage, the emotional heat that we finally needed in the Charlotte Tiffany feud.
Yeah, and as we pointed out last week, they are wearing just about the exact same outfit.
Mm-hmm. And then the fact that they kept brawling pretty much throughout the whole night.
Through Miz TV. Whoop, sorry. I still can't believe she jumped off of the Jumbotron thing. Like, that was crazy. Tiffy is literally like that character that I was like, oh my God, not another stupid blonde. And it talks to her nose. And it's all high pitched, but I hated it. But she's starting to grow on me.
She can back it up in the ring. That's the thing I've noticed with her.
She'll talk. She'll but then when she gets in the ring, it's not just talk. She can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like verbatim, word for word of her trash talk is done in the ring, in action. So it's like, this girl's growing on me. That phone's at 70%, Mr. Best.
Holy Christ.
I told you, it's a good phone. First WWE broadcast in Bologna, Italy.
Capital of the Emilia-Romagna region, which is
Yes.
basically like their province or state for us.
Yeah, they call them regions. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, that interview's now. I thought it was later tonight.
Charlotte Flair's had way too much plastic surgery as far as I'm concerned.
Speaking of way too much plastic surgery, OMD is in the house.
I am here. I have no idea where you guys are at in the show. I'm just apparently getting ready for the Charlotte Tiffany thing.
That's where we are.
How are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Excuse me, I'm doing great.
I was almost tempted to pull out my tablet at 3 o'clock today and put this on just for something to do at work.
Yeah, Bubba. Not to knock Charlotte or anything, but it does look like she dipped her face in butter.
Dude, if you go back from when she first started in NXT to now, completely different person. She doesn't even look like her upper lip doesn't move anymore when she talks. Her cheekbones are too aggressive. She's done way too much. And I hate to say it, but in my opinion, that bullshit is why her husband left her. Because it wasn't about, I'm fine, I'm good, let's wrestle. It was, I'm not perfect enough, and I'm not this, and I'm not that. But again, I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm sure it's hard to live with somebody that's a egotistical, psychotic person. And I would have left her too. Whatever. I hope Tiffy kicks her ass at WrestleMania, proving the fact that Charlotte Flair is nothing. Again, just a personal opinion. That's right, Tiffy.
Tiffy spitting some truths in that promo.
Right? Like just all claws, bro. That was epic. And that's a good visual you have right here on the screen right now.
They stole my idea for the WrestleMania match card for the thumbnails I was going to do.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got Fatu coming out. Music just hit. My goodness, look at those flames. Holy. Whoa, wow. Wow. Could you imagine? Dude, bring a hot dog. Dude, I love that video, that visual. Oh, the theme on the shirt now, not just the bull. All gas, no brakes. Damn,
I love that shirt idea.
I gotta get one. That is an epic shirt. Oh, did you see that? That was cool. That fan touched him and he looked like he was just gonna deck the kid. That was impressive, dude.
OMD, did you just get the end of the Tiffany stuff?
Yep.
All you got to do is fast forward through Jacob Batu's entrance to catch up to us.
Yeah, we're just watching the WWE.
I think OMD got ahead of us.
I might have.
We're
Because
just coming back
we're
now.
still seeing the WrestleMania commercials.
Okay, yeah, I've got Braun and Jacob in the ring, so
Just put Posh for a minute. And we'll let you know as soon as we get back into the arena. I wish I could afford a ticket for WrestleMania.
right?
I wish I could afford just to go to Las Vegas.
Right.
All right, Jacob Fatu in the ring, standing there very ominously. Holy. I would not want to be on this guy's bad side. And here
Yeah,
comes
Braun Strowman making his way to the ring for us now. Now, OMD, just so you know, the winner of this match gets a shot at LA Knight.
That is where I initially fast forwarded to was Braun Strowman and LA Knight talking in the back. So,
but apparently, LA Knight still has Braun Strowman's back through this fight tonight.
Because I forgot that it wasn't live tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. My God, he can run for such a big dude. He can run. All right, Braun Strowman's in the ring now, doing his fist pump. Oh,
He just told Jacob Fatu to suck it.
Yeah. Bell ringing. Ding, ding,
Match
ding.
just started for us.
Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm still ahead.
Okay, give it a minute. They're doing this stare down, walk around right now.
Okay, yeah. Let me know when you see Jacob hit the big boot and then Braun do a back body drop.
Okay.
Okay. Big boot, back body drop.
Oh, what a slap. Holy. Uh-oh. Oh, you are a bit ahead of us, eh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, big boot out of the corner. Back body drop.
And back drop right now. That was actually a good bit right there. Oh, Fatu.
Well, both these men now have a instead of wanting to beat the snot out of each other, there's now a whole other purpose for these two men to fight.
Right. Here, Wade Barrett, keep away from us. That's the only rule. Doesn't want to lose his coffee again. This crowd is just intense, boys.
So I think I figured out why McAfee wasn't on Raw. I didn't realize it's March Madness for the NCAA.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I didn't realize till like the other day that when I was watching the Pat McAfee thing that he covers that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a big deal for Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, that train didn't work.
Yeah, I'm potentially going to watch one game tomorrow afternoon because I'll throw it on my tablet at work.
There you go.
I might check it out. I'm a fan of college sports. I I've said this before, but I like college football over the NFL. I do like my NFL. I am a fan of my Bengals, but I do prefer the college game better. I find the action's much
there's
faster
commercial
for college
break. And we're
football.
back.
And we are joined by another guest.
Oh, hi, Pepper.
She's a little space cadet right now.
Yeah. Gave
Leave
her
a
catnip
message.
treats just
I
before the
was
show.
going to say, you gave her catnip, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, what a Samoan drop. Holy.
Okay, so I just had that, so.
Yeah. And the close 3 count from Charles Robinson.
That was very close.
Still
2
blows
count.
my mind. It still blows my mind that I can go into the WCW YouTube channel and watch a Charles Robinson ref match from like
Right.
30 years ago and then tune in on SmackDown here and watch Charles Robinson still be a ref.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Dude's still taking bumps like a pro, like he was when he first started. Oh, Jesus.
And let's give credit to where credit is due for Charles Robinson, because not only is he a referee, he helps build the Titantron, the lighting rig, the ring, all of that.
He's still setting things up and tearing things down and just giving it 100% all the time.
He's actually in charge of all of it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's cool.
Like, he's the one that decides where in the arena the ring should be set up and everything like that. He's the one that will go to the stadiums for WrestleMania and say, this is where the ring needs to be for for the optimal views for everyone.
Dude, that's cool. But again, dude's been in the business how long? He should know where things go. So
Yeah.
why not give him that kind of
Yeah.
input? Braun, come on.
And the best thing about him, his reactions to the big spots.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I noticed that some referees are still lacking.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Or the worst part is certain referees overreacting to everything.
Aubrey.
Holy shit.
Remsburg.
Fuck Rensburg.
But that's where Aubrey got it from, was Remsburg.
Oh, I know. Well, it's like I was watching a clip of a match from their big pay-per-view. And I'm
Right.
assuming they were off the air. Hopefully they were. She come out of the ring just telling everybody to, like, suck it and stuff.
Well, I mean, DX used to get Earl Hebner to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, but to just roll out of the ring and start doing it to everybody, no. There was no point to it.
Oh,
Jeez.
I wasn't even factoring in Solo making his run in, but well, Jacob has every right to be pissed right now.
Yeah, they just ruined his opportunity.
Yeah, because Braun now has the shot at the U.S. title.
Yeah, he's pissed. Look at him. He's mad. No, LA Knight's going to come out and somebody else to help.
And then Theodore Long's going to come out and say, we have a tag team match, playa.
God, no.
Oh,
honestly, if I were at a live SmackDown and Theodore Long just showed up and said that, I would mark out.
Well, yeah. So would I.
Actually, if CWE did that and brought Theodore Long along just to play as like a guest manager, and he
Right.
did that for like, we'll say he announces a tag match as the main event,
Yep.
I would mark out for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
But this,
Well, that
this
didn't
one-
work.
Yeah, but smart move for on Tama to still powder out of the ring where he was supposed to go.
Wow. Jacob didn't even fall. He just landed on his feet.
Oh, you got Braun looking at LA in the background there.
But you know what? He doesn't do anything. They shake hands and just says, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Or whenever the match is. Because they do have respect for each other. Let's be honest.
See, LA, see, Braun's like, I got that. That's mine.
Yeah.
Next week or whatever.
Next week, they just said.
LA was like, see, though, I told you I had your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Liv, on the other hand, I feel sorry for her tonight.
Why?
She's got Jade Cargill.
Jesus.
Jade Cargill's been not quite the woman you want to mess with these days.
Oh, she's been on a tear.
Yeah. Even Raquel Rodriguez may not be enough protection for Liv.
No.
This is going to be explosive, hence the title of tonight's show, Combustible Elements.
So by the time these guys finish, we may have to call this burnt Bologna because these guys are going to burn the place to the ground.
So, Piper Niven versus Zelina Vega.
Niven.
Yeah, she's got Zelina Vega.
Or she's got Zelina Vega? No way.
Yeah. And if
it's a squash match. Go ahead.
Well, we're thinking along the lines that Zelina, because Zelina last week announced that she intends to try to go after Chelsea for the women's title. But Chelsea's like, you got to go through my cabinet before any of that happens.
Well, yeah, you got to go through the proper channels, which means
Piper Niven and Alba Fire.
Yep. How do you guys feel about this roast of WrestleMania idea?
I want to watch it. I really do.
Right? No.
I'm the type that I will go on YouTube and I will watch comedic reviews of bad pay-per-views.
Right.
And I'm not saying that this year's WrestleMania is going to be bad, but I like when there's a bit of a comedic element to the reviews of the pay-per-views I watch.
Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, we will not get to watch that on TV. That's a live event only.
Yep.
I get a feeling it's going to be thrown up on the WWE channel at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure after WrestleMania weekend and everything's kind of, we get back into our normal routine for the next paper. Yeah, definitely I would see it being thrown up there. Jessica in the house. What's going on, girl?
Good evening, Miss Jessica. How are you, my dear?
I'm glad to have you here. As we're just watching Braun Stroman annihilate Tama Tonga right now before Solo runs in.
So who's running these three gentlemen right now? Really?
Nobody.
Yeah.
I'm going to beg to differ with you guys. I think the final boss has his fingers in these three gentlemen's doings. You get just a theory, just a thought,
Well, I was going to say Solo thinks he's running things, as does Jacob Fatu.
There's kind of that power struggle there right now.
Yeah, and that's where the split is going to happen, because there's just going to be too much of a disagreement between the two men that we're going to see one of them just explode on the other.
Oh, look at this. This is Jessica. Oh my God, he is pissed.
Wow.
Oh, I'll get to this in a minute. Whoa. Oh.
What did I say? There's going to be a split
Right?
between the two.
Okay, so wow. Just saying I had to get Netflix so I can now keep up with on what you guys are watching in the world of wrestling. Hey Anna, how's it going? She's an
Anna,
Italian rapper.
cool. That's, you know what, it is actually interesting, because I do like seeing like celebrities that may not be famous in other countries. I'm always interested to see like who's famous in Italy, who's famous in England that we may not know, you know?
Right?
Well, and it gives them the exposure too, right? So now for people that like rap, they're like, oh, what's this Italian rap? What is that? They'll go look it up and oh, well, hey, it's not that bad. I like it, and start listening to it.
I mean, it's quite literally like, I'm going to use a Our Lady Peace as an example. When they started coming out with Chris Benoit's, when they came out with Chris Benoit's theme, there were a lot of people in the American and the American audience that didn't know who they are.
Right?
Now they're they're extremely popular in the States.
Yep.
I've met a lot of Our Lady Peace fans who, when I went to the show here, who traveled from Indianapolis and Michigan and all that to come up to watch them play here.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's good. Because I remember when I was in school and they came here to a thing called Cornfest.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody had a clue who they were except for Canadians, because they're a Canadian band. Like there was Americans that were there for Cornfest itself. And we're like, who's this Our Lady Peace? I'm like, oh, dude, you're in for a treat.
And you know what? The funny thing was, like when I saw Our Lady Peace, I wasn't even a big fan.
Right.
But I was doing the security for Homecoming, and it was a free show. So why not?
I just want to go back to March 2nd so I can relive the concert.
Right.
It was a friggin' great show. I mean, both them and Collective Soul tore the house down that night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a given. They're both great.
But you know what else is great? The start of this match has been actually pretty entertaining so far.
Yes, it has.
And I'm so glad to see that Zelina has basically shed the LWO colors. So
Yep.
she's becoming a woman on her own, and that's what I want to see out of her.
Yeah.
100%. I'm agreeing with that. Yeah, she needed to get away from that. Either this is kind of like one of those, I feel, make it or break it kind of moves.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're either going to become something by yourself, or they're just going to have to stick you somewhere just to, you know.
Well, you know, the funny thing was that, you know, there was so much hype when she debuted and came to the WWE. But again, it was just poor booking, poor creative.
Yep.
Because, you know, I watched her in Impact and she was fantastic. Now, I don't remember if she was Rosita or Sarita.
I believe she was Sarita at that time.
And then her partner the lady playing Rosita is Sarah Stock, who was one of the original female trainers on NXT and is now one of the lead female trainers elsewhere. But they haven't really allowed Zelina to truly come out of her shell in the WWE until this match.
Well, when she did the Queen Zelina gimmick, I thought that was going somewhere.
Right?
And then her managing Andrade, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I like that pairing.
Even when she came back as part of LDF, I loved it. And I'm really hoping that that is not where they go with this now. Like, because I think she needs to be given that opportunity to break out on her own and not just rehash the past.
Whoa, what a slam. Piper Niven just annihilating her.
Yeah, SmackDown's going to commercial, so let's see what happens when we come back.
It'll jump to probably some weird... Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say some weird headlock or something, but it popped over before I could say it.
So again, I'm going to kind of critique Netflix on their commercials here. When they're showing a pre-tape, at least show us. I know they edit out the matches out, or the match that we are to see as the ones who are paying the $20 a month premium, but I kind of wish that they would have kept those in.
You should just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to commercial, and it does that countdown, just leave it. Because I know even though we're paying the premium, we still get commercials every now and then where it fades away from the action completely. And we see like clips for WWE product and shit. Cool.
Yeah,
take that part out.
Yeah.
But
actually, I still think they need to go to the Scott Stanford stuff and promote upcoming events.
Yeah, whatever happened to Scott Stanford? He got fired or what?
You know, he's still there. I think they got him under a different role, though. I can't remember what.
Yeah, I missed those updates on upcoming events, and especially for in Canada. It's like, oh, there's a house show in London, Ontario. There's a house show in Edmonton, Alberta. You know what I mean? Like, that was the cool part.
And I think they can still do that because, like, well, obviously we're all watching on Netflix Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So why not show like market specific Scott Stanford videos? Like, again, if they're in Italy, show events that are in Italy from him.
To my understanding, he's still doing the like main event recaps and that with Megan Morant on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Megan Morant can go.
Mm-hmm. Again, I think that's something they might be working to, is getting the market specific ability. I think it's just something they got to work on. I don't think they have that just yet. That's why we're getting what we get.
But I love the fact that, like, when we're watching live and we've got the action while everybody else who's not paid the premium that we pay are stuck on the commercials. I like that we're getting straightforward action.
Again, you pay the premium, you get the special stuff, which for us is, like you said, you go to commercial, we get to watch the action still.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is it really better to not pay the premium?
Oh, it totally is. We also get promos that like nobody else can see.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Oh, what a slap. Holy.
Even Zelina's like, oh.
Piper Niven. You forget how incredibly athletic Piper Niven really is.
Yeah.
That's why I love watching Piper wrestle as well. And like, that's why, like, even though I want to see Zelina get the win, there's a part of me that wouldn't mind if Piper got the win.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. I think Zelina's going to get the win on the two women that she has to wrestle to get to the U.S. title.
Right.
And then probably blow it because let's be honest. Miss Green is, yes, she is the greatest Canadian women's wrestler going, but she is a phenomenal U.S. champion.
Right.
She's the greatest women's U.S. champion right now.
And the longest reigning.
And the longest reign. And the most beautiful. Let's add that too. She definitely is the most. They're coming back from commercial now.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was just a production error.
Mm.
I was like,
One of the
flash black, and I'm like, oh, Wyatt 6 happening or what?
Right.
One of the best Piper Niven matches I ever watched, and I'm going back to ICW.
Okay.
And it was Piper Niven, then known as Viper, versus one Nikki Storm versus one Tony Cross.
Holy.
Saw that same match, but not in ICW. They had the same match in WCPW.
Yeah. Now, Bubba, if you don't know, Nikki Storm is now Nikki Cross,
Okay.
and Tony Cross is now Tony Storm.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Come on, 2. Ooh.
I almost had it, Zelina. See, this is the other thing.
Oh.
This is another reason why I like Zelina Vega. I've always been a fan of those underdog wrestlers like the 1-2-3 Kid, Sparky
Right.
Plug, Barry Horowitz. Zelina
Oh.
falls in that for me as well.
Right?
Oh, yeah, that wasn't going to work.
And I think I've always been a fan of those underdog wrestlers, especially even when I wrestled, because I used to actually give those underdog wrestlers a chance at my championship when I was the heavyweight champion.
Oh, come on. That was so close, dude.
So OMD, if you and I were working together when I was wrestling, you are always the underdog wrestler from what I remember.
Yeah.
I would have given you a shot, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I was.
Oh, Alba fired.
Yeah, and I mean,
Face.
as it was when we were wrestling on the beach at camp.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God. That's not how I predicted that going down.
Right? Like when you and I were wrestling on the beach at camp, it was always, I'm giving you the shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job, Piper Niven. Good job.
Yeah. I think Zelina's going to still try and find her way to the U.S. title, but she may need. We said, like, yeah, we want her to be on her own, but she may need some help.
Especially if you got to deal with 3 people, you got to have some kind of backup.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be somebody there to help you a little bit. But again, Piper Niven showing why she is where she's at. Oh, is this next?
Oh, up next there, I'm going to assume they're just showing the highlights from the promo that I'm still reeling from on Monday night.
Right?
Dude, that was epic.
There's a lot of things I'm reeling from as far as the wrestling world goes. I'm still reeling from watching Hammerstone and Joe Hendry last week on Brace for Impact.
Right? I was just getting the LFG and A&E commercials.
We are, yeah.
I watched my first episode of LFG the other day.
How'd you like it?
I love it.
Nice.
I as soon as I finish the episode, I'm like, yep, add the series to my watch list on my Virgin Plus.
Nice. We're
I'm going to take the time
getting-
this weekend to get caught up on it.
Oh, we are getting another European tour for Clash in Paris.
Yep. Oh, cool.
SmackDown
So
in
we're
Ireland.
London.
I'm all for that.
Dublin, Liverpool, Newcastle. Then it goes to Birmingham. Oh, I missed it.
Cardiff, Lyon, Paris. 2 nights in a row in Paris, by the way.
Paris. Okay, now we're going to do the recap of last week.
So as per usual, as per what we're doing here, it's probably going to be the same way in August, with the exception of Clash, because that'll more than likely be live, because that'll be an afternoon show.
There's a little lady that's going to come say goodnight in a minute. You're just brushing your teeth. She wants to say goodnight to everybody.
John Cena is the village idiot. Man, when John Cena had that initial heel run in 2003, his character was just awesome.
The Doctor of Thugonomics.
Yeah.
That run, yeah. I enjoyed that. And then when he turned to this, whatever it was after that, I wasn't really interested anymore.
I'm glad that I still got to see him as the Doctor of Thugonomics in 2004 at SummerSlam. He was babyface at that time, but he was still doing this like, I don't give two shits about you. I'm going to beat you up.
Yeah. Okay.
My favorite thing about that promo on Monday, though, was still how he called all of us out on our bullshit.
Yep.
As far as fans go.
He totally did, eh? Like, here's the part about John Cena that I like. He's not BSing. He's not pandering to people. He's just 100% calling it as it is and as it was.
And it's like Chris Parrish had said about this. He's got his pulse on what's going on outside of the ring. He knew all them years that he was being booed out of the building by the adults, mind you, because all the kids were cheering him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we're all grown up.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're booing him and the kids are cheering him. It's the same thing.
No, the kids are booing him and we're cheering him.
Yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I said that backwards and went, oh, no, that wasn't right. And again, Cody calling it out too, like it's real. Where's this guy on the shirt? That's the guy I came to wrestle.
Yep.
That John Cena, the people's champ guy, the, loyalty, respect, that kind of thing.
And this is what I've been wondering, and I don't think it's the case, but I've often wondered, I've been thinking maybe what if John Cena is doing this similar to when Shawn Michaels turned heel on Hogan? And then they had the handshake after Hogan beat Michaels. And he did Shawn said, I had to know. And I'm wondering if that's kind of the same thing we're going to get with John Cena, maybe. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Because I'm trying to figure out where do we go with this heel John Cena should he lose the title match at WrestleMania? Where do we go with him after that?
Right.
Oh, it is official. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Oh, Miss Jade Cargill sporting a new hairstyle.
Just a question: did she get into Dominic's hairstylist? Because that looks like a mullet.
It 100% is a mullet, but it actually doesn't look too bad on her.
No, dude, it doesn't look good at all on her.
Oh, see, and I think that is hideous.
Yeah,
I
dude,
get-
like the color looks cool, but the haircut, no.
The color really hasn't changed since she's been in WWE.
Another video promo here. For it was another Aleister Black promo.
Yep.
A little bit more than just the 4 that came up, but I might have to go back and break down that video a little bit more.
Right?
And here comes Carl's favorite woman.
Yes. The Mona Lisa.
Whoever did that, actually, that's a really good
Right?
that's a really good painting. You know what? Since we were talking mullets earlier, I have Billy Ray Cyrus stuck in my head now. I mean, you gotta face facts. He was the king of mullets with his hairstyle.
Way back when, absolutely he was.
Yeah, he doesn't have the mullet now. He actually looks like a normal rock star now.
Right?
And he's actually not a bad actor. I will give him that.
No, he's not.
If you ever watch the TV show Doc, he's actually really good on that show.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. We got
All
a
right.
little one to
Thanks
bed.
for the warning.
Yeah, Jessica agreeing with us. He definitely was the king of mullets. Oh, you want to do the hug my hand while I pet you kind of thing, eh, Pepper? And we've got ourselves a run-in from one Chris Parrish.
Good, gentlemen.
Well, that's bad news if I've ever heard it.
No, that would be a good haircut for you.
No, no. My hair is so much easier to manage right now.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. But how are we all doing?
Good. Yourself?
Oh, not
Feeling sorry for Liv right about now.
okay. Now I know where you are.
Yep.
Gotta always count on Beth for not asking for before you say so. That's only.
Hey, you asked how I'm feeling, so I said how I'm feeling.
That's only 3 in a row now. But
Actually, now that I think about it, her hairstyle kind of reminds me of Dr. Soong from Star Trek 2 now. Or Khan, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, yeah, I can definitely see the con.
I gotta wonder, though, at what point during this match do we see Raquel become more of a physical factor in this match?
Right?
I'm wondering at what point you're going to let me know what part of the show you're at.
We're in the middle of the Liv Morgan Jade Cargill match.
Because I know what the middle of the match is.
We are.
What's the
The
time?
1 hour,
What-
7 minutes.
There we go.
left.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's remaining on the show is the 1 hour, 7 minutes.
Yes, I got that. Thank you.
I don't know. I started late and I forgot that it wasn't live tonight. So I kept wondering why it was like play from beginning, play from beginning.
Just from a body motion and movement standpoint, it definitely looks like Jade Cargill is a lot more matured and confident in the ring than she used to be. I mean, obviously that's a given because I mean that's the point, but there's just a lot of patience and a lot of like taking time instead of rushing that we've seen from her before.
Yeah. I love that German suplex off the middle rope from Jade.
I love the fact that I just got that too, so we're in sync.
Mhm.
Perfect.
So, but this is going to be a really fun ride to watch. Just kind of the evolution of Jade Cargill,
Right?
we obviously seen a little bit more on of a maturity in the sense of like she's becoming more and more confident of who she is and what she has to do in the ring. But the
Mhm.
moveset is going to adapt too and come a long way. I'll almost bet that in a few years we're going to see a lot of different moves that Jade Cargill is doing, simply because I think she's still trying to figure out what fits and what doesn't, and
Mhm.
that's going to be such a fun thing to watch.
It's going to be interesting, even if you were to travel back in time, I guess you could say, to like watch her from her time in AEW to like say 4 or 5 years down the road, as you had said, Parrish, just to compare the two Jades
Yeah.
and just to see how far along she has come.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean that's something that is going to be very much a thing with just about everyone because you can do that with Liv Morgan. I mean, that's another great example of just seeing where she has come from. Naomi, even
Yes.
even Raquel, like all 4 women that we've seen on our screens. But the reason why I point out Jade is she's done it in such a shorter amount of time.
Right? Naomi channeling her inner Owen Hart.
I mean, for Naomi, enough was enough, and it was time for a change.
Yep, exactly.
But this is a side of Naomi I kind of like. This just beat the living snot out of you.
Right? How long had I been saying that Naomi needed the heel change or the heel turn?
Well, it goes to show like that's sometimes all it does take is just that simple change of the mind.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because I think a lot can be said about Bianca Belair in the same vein. We saw just how much it's done for Chad Gable. We've seen what it did for Sami Zayn. People that we normally wouldn't say, oh yeah, we should turn them or we should see what they are on the other side. I mean, just
Right?
on a larger scale, look what it's done for Roman Reigns.
Yep.
I mean, the best example of that would be The Rock. I mean, The Rock was vanilla as can be before he finally turned heel and joined the nation.
Almost. Look how his counterpart in John Cena is becoming. I mean, But to kind of stay on track, though, with Naomi, it's a much needed sense of urgency is there. It's almost like when you're used to doing the same thing, I don't want to say you phone it in, but you do play it safe. You have those tendencies just to kind of, do the hits and not exactly try new things. When you have this alteration and changing of the mind and ability to kind of reinvent yourself and re-evolve your character, that's exactly what you get, is that ability to redefine who you are. You're muted, OMD.
Give me one quick moment. It is that time.
Excelente. Now, if anybody else has that urge in the gut of their stomach, or they're not sure what is going on, we all know you gotta poop. Just like OMD felt moments ago, the locker room visit, as he calls it, is something every man must feel at least once or twice, possibly 3 times in the course of a show. But the one thing you should always know is that if you visit carlcaravel.redbubble.com, you can pick up a locker room visit t-shirt. And when you do, you can poop looking like an OMD, just with more hair. So go to carlcaravel.redbubble.com, pick up your locker room visit t-shirt, plus much more. And make sure you are the world heavyweight champion.
Love it.
I don't plan these, by the way, people.
So I watched my first episode of LFG, as we have a commercial for LFG going on right now, and so far I'm enjoying it.
That's good.
I've got to get caught up, though. There's like 5 more episodes I need to get caught up before this Sunday's episode.
I mean, time is the essence. I am wondering at what point we get Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest official for WrestleMania. I mean, I think it's all but official at this point, as we've seen earlier, that Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton is official now for WrestleMania. So now the fun point comes. We're getting all these matches now. Fun point now is distinguishing which night it's all going to be on.
And that's what me, as the editor for the intros for the PLE Patrol, is really wondering right now.
I don't Why don't you just do a generic one for both nights?
I could.
It's absolutely insane now that we are less than a month away from night one of WrestleMania.
And the card is just looking more and more fantastic as each match gets announced.
Well, that's right now. We don't know what night one's card looks like. We just know that the overall card of WrestleMania is starting to shape up.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing we don't know yet, as we get our progressive flow of the week, is the Street Profits who became your new WWE Tag Team Champions last week. What is in store for those titles come WrestleMania 41?
We might be finding out tonight because I think the Street Profits are scheduled to make an appearance.
Street Profits are coming to the ring right now.
Yep.
How you doing, Parrish?
Not bad. And they're coming out to new music.
Oh, they are.
Just like it feels like a lot of people did tonight, as Piper Niven has new tunes. We saw one for Damian Priest. As OMD is showing us his inner Street Profits, as he has brought his smoke, just like the Street Profits are bringing theirs right now.
Okay. You want me to give this to you now, or? Okay. Put it on the table. That phone's on its way tomorrow. Best. Fully charged.
So yes, I haven't seen. I picked it up when LA Knight was talking to Braun Strowman in the back, so I didn't see the first however long of the show, so I didn't know Priest had new music. I had heard that the Street Profits did, but other than that, I tried to avoid all spoilers.
Oh, I watched a good part of this earlier, so I definitely heard it. I like it, I really do, and I'm not too sure because I couldn't hear as clearly as obviously because the Italians are pretty rambunctious tonight.
Yeah, they are. They're jacked.
But I think Damian Priest might even have some vocals on it. I could be wrong, but that's what it kind of sounded like.
Man, this crowd is loud. Chanting very loudly, "You deserve it." They're not excited at all to be the tag team champions. I mean, good for them. They earned it.
So, for anybody wanting to know, as per Fightful Espanol and Fightful Select and WrestleLamia, Rey Fénix has officially signed with the WWE.
Can't wait.
And
Another
Joe,
great luchador.
and Joe Hendry is appearing in the PUBG mobile game. That is the video game.
I did send Mr. Best the video of Joe Hendry appearing in PUBG Mobile today.
We have Los Garza, led by Santos Escobar, coming down.
No, you're this much ahead of me.
Yeah, but I am also ahead of you on the show. You miss all the shots you don't take, Bubba.
No, there's only one group missing right now. DIY.
What about the machine guns?
Yeah, they've got enough titles.
Montez Ford is saying, whoa.
Are they gonna make the two fight against each other to get that number one contender?
No, Pretty Deadly are already the number one.
Yep. No, we are getting Los Garza versus the Street Profits. Non-title.
No, I know, but I thought they were gonna be like, well, if these guys are so determined to be number one contenders, why don't you try to take that from these gentlemen? Oh, that match is right now. A rep just ran out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we are getting a Rey Fénix promo.
I'm way behind you guys. Holy. Yes, that is Rey Fénix. Babe. This is the other half of the Lucha Bros. Rey Fénix.
Yes.
is the brother to Penta. Yeah. Yeah. I've been explaining the whole dynamic to her. So
Explaining everybody's lore, basically.
pretty much, yeah. And we're gonna be watching some Lucha Underground here in the next couple of weeks as well, just to kind of get her up to speed as to how great those two gentlemen really are
Could
together
there
and
be,
against each other.
could there
Pardon
be
me?
a Bubba daughter Lucha Underground watch party? All right, I'm just saying words. If there's gonna be action, we'll see down the road.
You need to get me in trouble, bro.
The light bulb goes off, but we don't know if the room needs light yet. We'll see what happens. It's still
You're gonna
daylight
get me in
outside.
trouble.
Yeah, I know that's the point.
I know that's the point. I do that well enough on my own, though. You don't need to be getting me in trouble. Yeah, no, you don't want to hear what he's saying. No. Just no. Just no.
So just me, or does Angel Garza look like a young Colin Farrell to anyone else?
I don't see it.
What are we looking at? I missed it. Sorry.
Angel Garza is the one with the long hair, the one who rips his pants.
Yes.
OMD, Colin Farrell is a.
I know who Colin
he
Farrell
appears
is.
in movies, which are a thing.
I do know who Colin Farrell is. I have seen some of his movies, including his remake of Total Recall.
Have you seen the new Batman? Because
No.
he plays the Penguin, and there's also a series of it. It's very good.
Yeah, he was awesome as the Penguin.
Very good. I
I did see him as Deadshot in Daredevil.
Bullseye, not Deadshot.
Same diff to me.
No, it isn't.
Gold jacket, green jacket.
I did say same diff to me.
Purple's orange, right?
Exactly.
The weather outside is weather.
The weather outside is
It's weathering out there.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting till somebody picks up on the movies that I'm quoting.
he'll never because he doesn't watch movies.
I know.
He's
That's
told
why this
us.
is-
It's like me.
That's why this is fantastic for everyone.
I did watch Billy Madison the other day, or last week or weekend or something. It wasn't that bad a movie, actually.
It's a classic.
I mean, you definitely have to be in a unique kind of mood to really enjoy the movie, but it wasn't bad.
Well, I mean, it's also a 90s movie, so
Yes, you got to be a wizard.
that's also a great movie, too.
Oops. I know what I'm doing wrong here. This is a little loud.
California.
There we go. Yeah. Yes, up in smoke, needless to say.
No, that's a legitimate
That's a very
quote.
colorful Prime bottle in the background. Holy.
That was a legit quote from the movie The Wizard, which is about a kid who, is traveling to find. Just watch it. It's older than Billy Madison.
Mm-hmm.
When Super Mario 3 isn't out yet, it's an old movie.
When you use that movie to promote Mario 3, it's an old
Right.
movie. Because that was the whole point of the movie.
I know.
It was basically an hour and a half long commercial for Nintendo products.
Well, that's okay. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Oh. That was crazy. Springy athleticism. That's what we call that. Springy.
Either Santos wants to fight or he really hates his clothing.
He hates his clothing.
I mean, he looks good. In fact, I feel him and Angel could do a very good Vice City comparison.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on now. If we're going to do that, we got to go Miami Vice. And I'm talking the original 80s TV series with Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas.
What in the world?
And the single fact that Miami Vice remake has Colin Farrell goes over the head.
No, I've seen it. It just wasn't a very good movie.
It was also
So it did introduce me to a band that I really enjoy now, that being Nonpoint.
Yeah. You would have thought RVD's theme song would have one of a kind.
No. No, because Rob Van Boring.
Hey.
I don't know. I was at the Mania where he won Money in the Bank, and people seem to care.
This takes 3 letters. RVD.
Hey,
I was at the WrestleMania where Mr. Kennedy won Money in the Bank.
Kennedy.
Yeah, and which of those two had the more successful cash in?
Well, Kennedy never was able to cash in.
Best. We did it at the right time.
Yeah.
Kennedy got injured and then subsequently fired.
Well, sucks to be him. Bless you, babe.
He kind of had an abrupt leave of his workplace quicker than Aaron Rodgers did. You know, being from Green Bay, Wisconsin and all. But no, I was going to say, I think there's something to say that Rob Van Dam might be one of the earlier influences to the newer kind of wrestling style that we see nowadays. You kind of, I like that innovative and creative and different from the traditional wrestling that, you know, the 70s, 80s, 90s kind of had.
I mean, Montez Ford, you can definitely see that he's taken elements of RVD in his aerial arsenal.
Yep.
What says you?
The look on their faces. They're like, how did you land on your feet, dude? How are you not dead? We're gonna die now. Oh no.
This is where if I'm just the two of them, I'm jumping on Montez Ford.
I'm gone. Right? Yeah.
It's actually funny because on Chris Van Vliet's episode with RVD on Tuesday, he actually name drops Montez Ford as the person who has the best frog splash in the game right now.
There you go.
He's not wrong on that.
Nope.
I mean, clearly he's never seen mine, but it's only because it's more stiff than aerial. I don't go up so well as much as I just go down really well.
Professional faller, that's what I call myself.
What? The impact was what counts, right?
100% it is. 100%.
And plus I do more of a Eddie Guerrero type frog splash.
Okay. Which was more closer to the guy who invented it, Art Barr. Then again, they were tag team partners.
It was gonna say, dude, they were tag team partners. Of course, it's gonna be pretty close to his.
Yeah.
If not, you got problems. Oh. Come on forward. There you go. Speak of the frog splash.
You can
Good match.
you can tell they're in Europe, and
They cheer 1, 2, 3 in their language. Yeah, it's really cool.
no, because I don't think the people who do the side plates go on the overseas tours because Street Profits don't have custom side plates on their tag titles.
Oh no?
No, it's just the old school WWE logo that comes with if you were to buy it, or like what came with the
Yeah.
inaugural winner. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's hilarious because they don't have theirs yet. That's awesome.
This must be the Roman Reigns.
They're in the mail. That's where they are. Who's this coming in a Mercedes minivan?
Well,
I didn't know Mercedes made minivans, to be honest.
it's obvious. We've seen the arrival of Punk and Rollins. There's only one more person left.
Well, I missed those arrivals apparently.
Yeah. But Punk was like right at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I was having my
And-
OMD moment. Glasgow, Scotland. Wish I could go to that place. I'd catch a Rangers football game. Or
You're silly. The Rangers play hockey and baseball. Pfft. There's no CFL or NFL team called the Rangers. I am.
Rangers football club right there, bruh.
Nah,
Starting your crap.
that's soccer. It is.
Coming from the guy that likes a sport where they call it football, but they use their hands.
Hey, what Pat McAfee punted the ball? He uses his
That's
foot.
one monkey on the entire team that touches the ball with their foot. That's not football.
Yeah, it's
It's
football.
not football.
Yeah.
Just starting your crap.
You
I'll show
run with your
football.
feet. Huh.
No, that's soccer. These guys lip.
No. Soccer is the when you kick the ball
That's football.
on the ground, because they suck.
Uh-huh.
The ball.
Whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
just what you know. I mean, technically, rugby is more football than soccer is.
Still, they play with their hands.
Well, real men do. Whoa, Ciampa's really looking gray.
Wow. Talk about being stressed out.
I was going to say maybe the stress of the tag team of losing the tag titles got to him.
I mean,
No. Of course, there's the machine guns.
That was a good line by Chris Sabin.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a really good segment, actually.
It was.
It's a good way to connect every aspect of the tag division.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If I was Nick Aldis, I'd ban all teams from ringside for this match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. I love it. That arena is sponsored by the Gummy Bear Company. Terrible.
Right? Isn't that cool?
I mean, I'm sure they do other things. I only really see them on the Gummy Bears.
Yeah, they make all kinds of candy, actually.
Yeah. Oh, he's wearing his YouTube channel shirt.
That he is. The only thing missing from it is the Turnbuckle Studios logo.
Oh, there's another thing that I saw OTC stood for, and I totally forget it now. Oh, this bugs me.
That's right. Recognize.
Nah, I do that. Or because, you know, there's more than one thing you can do.
I'm gonna come out to Alberta and make you go to sleep.
Yes, we know Parrish does make us go to sleep with his monotone dialogue.
Well, it's better than looking at my phone.
My phone's up here, my hands are here.
Don't want to know where your hands are, dude.
Is that lotion out there? Those hands? So Keys, yeah, because we got that hard labor job, right?
Yeah.
I got you. Which side thing? Why they don't sell the foot cream in stores boggles my mind. You only see the hand cream. You don't see the foot cream. You have to order that shit on Amazon.
All right. So while Parrish finishes his rant on cream, we're gonna listen to what Roman Reigns has to say here.
Well, if I didn't finish, you wouldn't have had the time to say it. And he hasn't talked yet. I know, I'm ahead of you. Over the cap. That's what the OTC is.
Over the cap. That's great.
It's the website I use to find the NFL like salary cap stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. It's great.
That's great.
Now he'll talk.
Now comes Punk or Rollins right here.
All I say, it's the person I wanted to come out.
Yeah. Their music just hit as you were saying that. The hell is he wearing now? Shower curtain?
Oh, they're in England. Their fashion's also different. Or
There's Italy.
Yeah, gold jacket, green jacket.
Purple jacket.
Same diff.
He's wearing his purple Power Ranger outfit.
It's blue.
It's the blue Power Ranger, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. From my angle, it looks purple. So,
All right, on this episode of the SmackDown Security Detail, colorblind is the.
right? He's just got to put his old man glasses on. He'll be good.
I mean, depending on the tone of your TV, I can see where the purple is. But
No, yeah, the different light bouncing off it. It could be.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It's definitely really hard to look at blue. Oh my god.
I don't know, but it's smurfing cool, man.
Smurfing cool. I mean, it just looks really silly as usual. But at least on the bright side, he doesn't look like an oven mitt.
I mean, he owns it though. Like, no matter what he wears, he owns those outfits.
I mean, can you imagine like Seth Rollins going out on his day-to-day chores and wearing the outfits he wears? Like, imagine him walking down a grocery store and he's got one of his frilly outfits on.
I would be mad if I saw him at the grocery store and he's wearing like shorts and a t-shirt. I'd be like, come on.
I'd be like, yeah, where's the effort?
I'm like,
you're always so over the top when you're wrestling. Why not be over the top in real life? Just all in or not at all, my friend. Whatever happened to those days where you lived your character? The best part is if he pulls those strings on the sleeves right there, he's not catching wind. He starts spinning away.
what's that game called where you got like the big you all like going in, you gotta like go in the middle and come back out.
Oh, yeah, with the parachute thing.
Yeah.
What's that game called where you go in, grab the ball, and you have to get out before the parachute comes down? Oh, you got a girlfriend thinking about it now. Hold on. Yeah, where you go, the ball's in the middle, you go like this, and they call somebody's name, you got to get in and out.
I don't know if it has a name.
Perry's just looking it up on his phone.
I remember it though.
Mushroom.
Mushroom?
That's what it says on here.
Interesting.
I am not going to say what the other ones I have are. But...
No.
Nope. I'll say off screen.
Okay. So it's called Mushroom, babe.
Apparently.
Really?
I'm sure that there are other names.
You probably called it something else, though. Probably one of the ones you can't say on there. Probably. Oh no, he's taking off the jacket.
Just wait.
Why does Paul Heyman look so upset? And this crowd is going mental chanting CM Punk. Excuse me.
Oh, I think it's very well established that out of the three, CM Punk is the bigger babyface.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
Oh, hell yeah. This guy's more over with the crowd than my kid likes cheese crackers and bologna. It's true. The kid loves cheese crackers and bologna.
I was contemplating about buying bologna.
Time
just
is
to
it?
have it on the show. Hey,
It's clobbering time.
no, we've already established SmackDown runs on Tiffy time. All right, that's an established thing.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And Raw runs on his time.
Well, this is SmackDown.
Clobbering time. And he took his watch off and put it in his pocket. I do like how he's walking close enough to the people that they can touch him and high five him and shit. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Somebody get him a mic before he gets into the ring.
Maybe he doesn't need a mic at all. Just fisticuffs. Right away. Just like 10 minutes of them beating each other up. All three of them. Ah,
Punk's got his hand all taped up from last week. Man, I love his entry theme, though. I mean, who doesn't? Culture personality? Why not? Oh, pardon you, babe. And this is how you know you're over with the fan. You could literally just stand there with the mic in the air, let the crowd do their thing. My goodness. And I love, again, guys, I know this is old school stuff, but the banners and the posters. Big Chief and Grimace. There you go. Whoa. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Whoa. Did not see CM Punk doing this. Oh, come on. If I was Seth Rollins, I would have just stayed out of that. Really?
I mean, all three men have a deep-seated hatred for one another, so it's like, why wouldn't you want to brawl with them?
But at the same time,
there's only one referee in there.
one ref. There you go.
It's
Now we're
like, oh,
talking.
poor guy. He's probably like, guys.
That's awesome.
He's like,
How, like, my God.
there you go.
He jumped the gun, maybe, or what? Like,
I don't know. Charles Robinson, I thought you're known for your sprints. Like, what's going on, bro?
Why you got there we go. There's more refs and people. Holy.
There's a part of me that thinks that they were ribbing him or something like that.
It's like the NHL, your first game, you just do the lap by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he did something and this was his punishment. Good luck. Go out there and get these guys apart. Oh. Seth Rollins doesn't even care who the best in the world. He just wants to fight. Where's our GM for? Oh no! You're all dead.
Oh, he's there. He's in the middle of it. Don't worry.
I didn't see him.
It's because he's in a suit. He blends in.
Oh, is that him standing by the stairs?
Yep.
Yeah, that's him standing by the stairs. That's why I didn't. He was there, but not in it. You know.
I mean, I if I had a suit like that, I wouldn't want to get erect.
Right. There he is. Yeah. His wife probably told him, "You ruin another suit. I'm not buying you another one."
I'm sure he can afford his own stuff. He was a world champion.
Yeah, he doesn't need Mickey James buying suits for him.
I mean, I wouldn't say no if Mickey James wants to buy me a suit though.
Right?
Well, once again, our tribal chief is on top of the chaos. That's right. This is going to be a three-way match at Mania now?
Yep.
That's what it's looking like.
Last man standing? What do you think?
Gonna be a
Last
triple
man
threat.
standing with all three.
I have to show you guys because it's just so ironic.
Okay.
But
What's
on
that?
my Facebook, you get the memory things.
Yes. Yes.
Really? Just the photo of me with Rob Van Dam?
Oh, that's nice.
Since we were talking about him.
It's just a little plug.
You just can't make this irony up.
That's the girlfriend's like, that's a very shameless plug, Parrish. Very shameless.
What am I plugging?
You
Right?
and RVD. That RVD's the best in the world.
Well, he's not, but definitely not.
No, that Shane McMahon.
No, that's CM Punk. Best in the world is CM Punk. He has t-shirts.
He has merch that says it.
But Shane McMahon has the best in the world trophy.
You just said it's different, right? It's different. But the last I checked, best in the world's get employed.
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. It's that time.
But yeah, it looks like we're getting closer and closer to that triple threat WrestleMania match.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I hope I'm not working because I really want to watch Mania this year from start to end.
Well, it is 2 nights, so maybe you can go 50% at the very least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch it to where I'm working day shift
Why don't
for that
you
ship. And then when I'm at night, I can just watch it and then go right to work.
Just say
Don't
you got
sleep.
just say you got a fever and you got to stay home.
I get paid for working, not
And then-
for...
I'm trying to throw you a bone, all right? If you
I don't need your bone.
like if you're gonna say one thing and back out of it, I mean, I'm just trying to find a way so you can watch WrestleMania.
Better yet, I just watched on this. I'll bring my... Right there, right in the truck.
Well, I didn't want to expose you as a guy who's supposed to be working but is watching wrestling instead.
I'm allowed to do that. As long as my... They don't care.
But you know what?
Shut up, guys. We got to get going.
On that note, guys, since you guys are talking about watching things, why don't you guys watch this commercial that showcases everything we've got for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program?
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the Smackdown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
Parrish, why don't you do the read ad for this one?
Okay. If everybody wants to go to affiliationprogram.my.canva.site, you will see an updated website that tells you everything you need to know about all the members of the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. You can see what shows they're on if by chance you missed the video that just played. But what you can get is information that connects you to every single one involved, especially the host of Turnbuckle Studios, Carl Carafel, who you can email personally and get more information about possibly starting your journey as a content creator, your journey as a podcaster, or continuing your journey with collaborations from everyone. The world is your oyster, and if you don't eat fish, well, then you better be going to affiliationprogram.my.canva.site, because that is your golden opportunity. And we all know gold is nice.
Yeah, awesome. And while we make our way around the rooms, OMD, let everybody know where, what you thought of tonight's show and where the people can find you.
Tonight's show was fantastic. I thought it really built the road to WrestleMania. Really, I think the tag team segment for me was the highlight. Going from the match to the backstage area. And I think we're setting up for that multi-team ladder match at Mania. Again, I haven't gotten to see the first half hour, 45 minutes. But great show, fantastic show. And people, if you want to find me, go to my Linktree, linktr.ee/OMDShow.
All right. And Chris Parrish, how about you?
Yeah, no, I thought it was a really great SmackDown. Obviously, we're going to get a lot more tie-ins to exactly what to expect for WrestleMania, as we did get Randy Orton and Kevin Owens official for WrestleMania. I thought Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu absolutely left it all out there in the ring tonight, and I think they deserve their flowers. I thought Piper Niven had a fantastic performance tonight, and I think she deserves a lot of flowers. But I think what I liked a lot was that opening segment that we got, because Randy Orton just continues to showcase why turning heel for him is a stupid move, because he is absolutely over, and it is fantastic. It is a better show with Randy Orton on it. Where you can find me is on all the socials below. Where you can find me for WrestleMania is Beercade at 105 480 2nd Ave. If you want to locate your seating, go check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and the X. But if you want to catch me visually, this Sunday, 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time, episode 69. Pro wrestling is nice. You can see the Chris Parrish podcast on the 5 platforms of Doom, X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And then also later on Spotify.
All right. And how about you, Bubba Duke?
Bonus. It was, again, Parrish said it perfectly. Everyone that was on the show tonight deserves their flowers, deserves their pat on the back. You got it done. It was a phenomenal night. The action was above par tonight. It was great, kept my attention. But if you want to catch me, YouTube, Bubba, OMD, and I do a lot of solo playing of games and stuff on Twitch over there at Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. Now, program note, the Boar's Nest is going to be this Sunday, but please tune in because I have something special for everybody.
All right, and now on to me. So yeah, tonight, no, I thought the show did exactly as it needed to. We saw some more announcements as far as WrestleMania goes. We got our Randy Orton and KO, which I'm looking forward to. It seems pretty obvious we're going to get Jade and Naomi at Mania, possibly even the night before. Who's to say? But everybody was just on their A game tonight. Even the crowd was on their A game with just how wild and great the show was. But if you guys want to find me, you can find me at my Linktree, lanktr.ee/Chris_best83. OMD. What are those famous words we like to go out on?
Ladies and gentlemen, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck. We out.
I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow.
Fading away. You look so great when you gotta shine. One more part of you is gone now, as you keep smiling at the crowd. Pressure is your best enemy. Spotlight show what I wanna see. Sometimes it feels like you're under attack.